Good morning, investing world. Today is as I squint at my watch, December the 17th. Today is Wednesday. This is our morning update. Apologize for skipping a few emails here, but I had other things that I had to tend to. And it was probably a pretty good thing that I was busy anyway, because what happened to the market? So we got what I thought was a bounce off the 50-day moving average on Friday. We began to move back up, and then I got a red flag warning on SPY on the minute chart. Somewhere in the middle of the day, in a 1 minute period of time, we sold off. I think it was close to 4 million shares of SPY, which is the ETF based on the S&P 500, in 1 minute, and that was a big red flag warning. I was actually hovering my mouse over the buy button on several options, to be truthful, and saw that sell and went, no. And then sure enough, a few minutes later, we tanked back down to the 50, went below the 50, went all the way to the 75-day moving average, actually went below the 75-day moving average on Friday, and was like, what the heck, yo? Then Monday, we continued our trend down, as well as Tuesday. Now, Tuesday, it looked like we got a bounce. Once again, I'm hovering with my finger over the button. I'm like, it looks like we're going to bounce. It looks like we're going to bounce. Then it looked like I missed it. And then I did miss it. As far as I was concerned, I did miss it. And it just moved up and went all the way back through the 50-day moving average. And I went, man, I just really messed up. And then all of a sudden, a red flag on SPY, 4 million shares in 1 minute. Actually, I think it was 3.5 million shares in 1 minute. And the whole thing tanked back below from where it opened to finish in the red on the 150-day moving average line, or pretty doggone close to it. So it's been very tumultuous in the markets. And when it's this crazy and it's so hard to predict, you sit on the sidelines and twiddle your thumbs. To be truthful, I'm kind of surprised, because the whole oil thing, I don't want to get too much into geopolitics and everything like that. There is really no reason for panic. Both OPEC can continue this, and American oil industry execs can continue this for a while with no real repercussions. In fact, we can weather the storm a whole lot better than OPEC can, because of how our markets price in profit. So it doesn't matter what the price of oil drops down to, our oil businesses will always turn a profit. Exxon, Mobil, Shell, all these guys will turn a profit, regardless of what the price of oil is. But what OPEC is hoping is that they can drive the prices down low enough that it breaks our will and staves off any new oil exploration, which is what has driven prices down in this country, or prior to the drop in oil. Okay, so we were able to drive our prices down, thanks in part to exploration and new technologies, like fracking and shale oil and things like that became more cost available to us, because the price of oil had been so high, thanks to OPEC. So there's this whole war going on, and that's what's largely driven this down. But we will find a bottom on it. And the question is when is that going to be? And I don't know. Let's look at pre-market trading. You can see we closed at 198.37 yesterday. We're at 198.87. We've been fluctuating between 5 and 6 points up on the morning, so we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll finally get our bounce. I don't know. Let's look at IBM, which has been our tracking stock. You could see on Friday it behaved exactly like the S&P 500 did. When the whole market began to tank on Friday, so did it. We went right back through our trending lines, and we continued to plummet down. So right now, we're in a standstill on everything. I think if you invest in anything, it's a real crapshoot, and you probably shouldn't be doing it. So that's our morning update. Sit on the sidelines, wait till all this shakes out, see what's going to happen. I don't think. Of course, I could be dead wrong. I didn't think we would do what we did on Friday, but I don't think this is the end yet of the S&P. We're going to see the end, I promise you. What a fun ride that will be. But I don't think we're there yet. Investors like to end the season on an up note, and now's the time to bounce if we're going to do that. So, and we have a Fed meeting coming up, and they don't want to be too low on the Fed meeting, or that will tank the market, or really has the potential to really tank the market if we get negative news from our Fed meeting. That's coming up. So I'm looking for a bounce personally. We'll see what happens. Talk to you tomorrow. Peace out. Bye.